Hi, Gemini Cancer. Welcome to your Timeless Energy Check-in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining me here. I'm very grateful for your presence. Grateful for all the love that you guys do show here on my channel by liking, by commenting, by subscribing, by joining the channel memberships. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. And special shout out to my members that might be tuning in. Hope that this live finds you all well, all right? Gemini Cancer, I get the word peace. Peace of mind, peace of heart, peace in your spirit and your soul when it comes to your love, when it comes to relationships. Some of you might be feeling very blessed in this moment, or feeling like you've been very blessed in your love and relationships. I don't know why love and relationships are coming out. Maybe you feel blessed in just general. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for being here, love. Yeah, Gemini Cancer, I feel like you guys feel very, very blessed. Blessed and in alignment, feeling like everything is either working out for you in this moment, going well for you. Things are on the up and up. Maybe you're feeling like you're picking up some positive momentum towards something you're working on. Or just I get this overwhelming sense of gratitude, Gemini Cancer, that's coming into your energy. Yeah. Sensing a flow of gratitude. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. What else for Gemini Cancer? Anything else I need to know before we get started, Divine? Gratitude. Yeah, I think the word gratitude is just standing out. A lot of peaceful energy I feel you guys in, which is beautiful. Feel very calm, very rested for this group I'm tapping into. All right, we'll leave that there. That's beautiful energy. Gratitude for personal peace. That's beautiful, Kimberly. That's what I'm picking up on. It feels really, really good. All right. I'm going to sound my sound bowl, okay? Sound my singing bowl. Excuse me, y'all. I know I've been saying that for a minute. I'm going to sound it once. It's going to clear the energy. It's also going to offer you guys some time to get grounded. Offer up whatever gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment so that you are open to the messages that will come forward in this reading. Okay? I'm going to do the same. And then we'll get started, all right? Here we go. Almighty Creator, my ascended ancestors, and my divine ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me. And with the Gemini Cancer Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube and my soul tribe that decides to tune into this reading or might feel called to watch this reading. Thank you for connecting us all in this moment. What planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac signs, or elemental energies might Gemini Cancer be influenced by in this moment, protected by in this moment, guided by, supported by, whatever is most important for them to know about their cosmic energy right now and how the cosmos is supporting them? I do ask that that come forward, Divine, and we thank you so much. We love you so much. And so it is. All right. Gemini Cancer, cosmic energy for Gemini Cancer energies. Are those tuning in? Okay. Yeah. This kept coming out as I was doing that pre-shuffle, okay? Lunar eclipse, change, Vibration of 43 breaking down into a 7. It does give me chariot energy, advancement, moving forward in some form of alignment here, Gemini Cancer. That chariot energy also represents one of your energy dynamics, Cancer, the beautiful sign of Cancer. You also got Mars. Okay. Okay. Some of you could have Cancer Mars as well. But force, though, vibration of 5. So there were some forced changes that were happening. These could have been major tower moments. I think that's just the theme for the readings this week, okay? Maybe this is just a collective theme, going through a lot of tower moments, a lot of things kind of being exposed is what I just heard, like coming into the light, things that were built on shaky ground finally crumbling, okay? So that you can build something stronger and sturdier. Oh, I just heard that. I just heard a force to be reckoned with. Maybe that's how some of you feel. Maybe, again, I was getting a lot of good feeling energy at the beginning of your reading as soon as I picked up this deck. You know, just like you're a force of nature. You're a force to be reckoned with right now. You're really, really in some deep, deep alignment, Gemini Cancer. So kudos to you all who are feeling that. Because I really do feel like that's a lot of will with Mars, right? There's a lot of Aries energy, I am, right? Like really feeling that power from your solar plexus, maybe even from your sacral chakra activating right now. Yeah, especially with lunar eclipse and change, it's emotional shifts, right? Which emotions actually lie in your sacral center. For those of you that might be new to chakra centers, there is a quick guide at the bottom of my description box, okay? Very, very brief. Very bare bones. I encourage you to do your own research, okay? But yeah, I think there were some forced changes that actually worked out for your greater good. And I know typically that might take some time for you to see it that way. But Gemini Cancer, I feel like it was almost immediate. As soon as this Mars energy showed up in your vibration and started forcing these changes and pushing you to do things to shift, it was like welcomed. You were like, yeah, like I'm ready. You know what I mean? I feel like Gemini Cancer was ready for these changes. As opposed to being taken by surprise, it was almost like a relief. Yeah. You also got Capricorn energy here with I use. Yeah, you decided to use that energy from Mars, okay? A lot of aggression. It's also a lot of sensuality comes with Mars, sexuality. Right, again, sacral center. Some of you maybe really want to make sure you're maintaining your sacral chakra right now. Okay, I do have a curated chakra healing playlist linked in my description box. Feel free to start there. There are thousands of videos here on YouTube that you might also align with. So again, do your own research. But that Capricorn, yeah, I think you used this past lunar eclipse or this past eclipse season as a way of pushing your will to change or supporting some sort of will that you've had to make major changes and shifts in your life. And I think these shifts started emotionally, to be honest. I feel like it was Gemini Cancer saying, you know what, like I'm going to harness all of these shifts and changes, these eclipses, and I'm going to really dig deep and just face it and use it to my advantage. That's what Capricorn does best. They use the resources they have to put them at a better advantage. Okay? They use their resources wisely. They use their natural gifts as well. Some of you have like a gift of Mars. I don't know if maybe you have a lot of Aries in your chart. Maybe even a lot of Scorpio in your chart. Scorpio energy also connected to the sacral chakra. Yeah, there was some force, okay? Whether this was Gemini Cancer forcing themselves to make some sort of changes, whether this was just a series of events that put you in the position to change, whatever it was, I feel like Gemini Cancer really took it and used it for their greater good. Like didn't allow it to defeat them, allowed it to empower them. Yeah, some of you guys are getting really good at feeling empowered when these shifts and these changes come. Mars could also be a tower, right? Mars rules the tower card in tarot. So, yeah, there was definitely some things that were shaken up here. Maybe around that past lunar eclipse, which was, I want to say, was that the beginning of November? Okay, so this could be kind of fresh and kind of new here for you. Mind you, this is a timeless reading, so this could be during the next lunar eclipse. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. Okay, now with all this energy, all this power, a lot of powerful vibrations here, Gemini Cancer, for you. What does Gemini Cancer have to look forward to? Okay, after dealing with all of this energy, what is next for Gemini Cancer? Ooh, Taurus. Okay, I have something around your possessions here, something around your material world. So almost as if these changes might be internal with the lunar eclipse, right? Moon energy connected to your soul vibration. So your soul has gone through some huge shift and some huge change. And maybe stepping into that new energy, embracing those new changes, reflects somehow in your material world. So this could be like an increase in wealth, abundance, revenue, flow of finances. Maybe you finally get the opportunity to purchase something you've always wanted to purchase for yourself, a home, a car, you know, whatever, a plane ticket, I don't know, Gemini Cancer, right? But it's stepping up your material world here, gaining some new possessions, finding a new sense of stability in that realm, especially with the Capricorn energy. It's 10th house energy, which is all about your how you face the world, okay? How you show up on the world stage, your career as well. Even getting stronger with each opportunity. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, Taurus is a very, very grounded and sturdy, also another force of nature, right? Their ability to manifest materially is just, I mean, it comes so easy and so natural to them, right? Especially with both of these earth energies. Capricorn being the master of that, though. Taurus being a novice at it, right? And that's just my opinion. You don't have to share that opinion when it comes to astrology and zodiac signs, okay? But again, so for my number people, we do have 5s. 5 might be a number you start to see, okay, or you've been seeing. We also have 43 and 7. We also have 22, which is a master number. Again, it's Capricorn energy, master energy. Okay, we don't break that down. So 22 or 2 might be important there to you. You might start seeing that number sync. You also have 14 breaking down into another 5. So as the inner world changes for you, Gemini Cancer, so does your outer world. But I feel like these are all blessed changes because that energy I felt at the beginning was so good. It was like, almost like, yes, finally. Maybe some of you might feel like you've made it. Like, I finally have everything that I wanted to have, right? Maybe some of you guys have financial goals, material goals, okay? And then you start aligning with these opportunities to get those goals checked off your list. That's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, let's see. I just want to scoot these up just a smidge. Tell me more about Mars, this lunar eclipse and Capricorn energy for Gemini Cancer. Yeah, 9 of Cups just wanted to flip out. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, some of you guys have been wishing, like really setting these tangible intentions for yourself. I think a lot of that is going to start coming in. Knight of Cups. Yeah, a lot of offers coming your way. Okay. I just heard passion projects. Maybe some of you have a few passion projects that you're really going to start feeling motivated to put some energy behind with this Mars showing up here for you, okay? Tell me more about Mars, lunar eclipse, and Capricorn for Gemini Cancer. Tell me about this Mars. What's this force? Yep, you got the 6 of Pentacles, balance. Some of you could have a Mars in Taurus. Your Mars could be in Taurus. Maybe that's also why Taurus is showing up here. Something's really motivating you to getting your reality or your physical world together. Tell me more about this 6 of Pentacles. There's also been a lot of lessons learned here. What are these 6 of Pentacles? There's the moon. Yeah. Yep. Some of you, yeah, some of you have a very strong Mars placement, okay? And I feel like you're learning how to harness that, learning how to balance it out, Six of Pentacles, learning how to channel it into something that maybe is very close to your heart, very tethered to your soul in a way, right? Something you maybe feel like you're meant to do in this lifetime. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, all this pentacle energy with Mars. Some of you definitely have an Earth-Mars placement. If you don't know your natal chart, I do have free links in my description box, okay? They're not affiliate links. These are just two websites that I found to be very accurate when calculating the two different types, well, the two main types of astrology here. You got Western and Vedic, or tropical and Vedic, okay? I suggest looking at both. Get a full scope of what your charts look like, okay? Vedic being a little bit more complicated than Western. Vedic astrology follows mainly the moon, okay? Western astrology follows the sun, which is why I think it's important for you to get both, okay? But the moon and the Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Some of you, this Mars energy forced you to take a real serious look at your finances, or the time, the money, the energy, the focus you were putting into something. I just get like a reality check with this moon energy. It's like, it's time to face the dark side of all of this. It's time to face the unknown maybe around all of this financial energy or material energy. Seven of Pentacles would say that you've either been in a period of reevaluating your life goals, okay? Reevaluating what you want to cultivate, what you want to have, what you want to possess. What stability, what stability looks like for you. Yeah. Trying to make wise choices and wise decisions. Yeah, Capricorn energy. I use my wisdom to make good choices. Queen of Cups. Oh, some of you might have like emotional spending habits. That's coming through. Like when you're feeling intense emotions, you might be a shopper. Or you might do a lot of retail therapy, okay? When you're feeling emotionally distressed or having some sort of ebb and flow in your emotions, you might find that you spend more than you need to. It's almost like Gemini-Cancer is really, really good at saving money, and then here comes maybe a major tower moment or a major shift, and it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm just gonna get it myself. You just start going a little, you just start going in and you start treating yourself, which I feel like to a certain extent is good. Yeah. Be mindful though that you're not spending too much money though. Okay. Make sure you're staying in the budgets that you set for yourself here, Gemini-Cancer, because I do see, if this hasn't happened for you yet, there might be a major emotional shift, major emotional change that might trigger that, right? For you to spend more than you really have or more than you need to. Queen of Cups energy, Cancer energy, that's you. Yeah. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups and Mars. More Capricorn. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I get someone had to take a hard look at their relationship with money. That's just what this is coming up. This might be a career reading here for you, or finance reading, Gemini-Cancer. I think it's important for you to focus on your financial goals right now, especially coming out of this lunar eclipse. Yeah, someone definitely has a slightly unhealthy relationship to money. Now, that doesn't have to be the overspending that I kind of mentioned. That could just also be like a scarcity mindset, fearing like you don't have enough, maybe even over saving. Maybe that's why that came out. Some of you might be over saving your money, and I know that that might sound a little crazy, but money is an energy and it needs to flow. Doesn't have to constantly flow, but every once in a while, you know, it loves to be used, right? Money loves to be spent, but spent wisely, of course. So yeah, if there's something that you've been keeping your eye on, something you've always wanted to treat yourself to here, Gemini Cancer, dare I say, I almost feel a little hesitant to say it, but trust your intuition on that. If you know that you could, what's that rule of thumb? If you could purchase it like 3 times over or 2 times over or twice without it throwing off your finances or, you know, pulling from other parts of your budget, then you got the room for it, then you really got the money. Or what is it, 4 times? I don't know. There's some money saying like that. If you can afford it there, Gemini Cancer, where it doesn't take you out too far out of your pocket, or, you know what I mean, doesn't put you in a bad position, I think that might be nice. Queen of Cups, treat yourself, take care of yourself, right? Do something nice for yourself here. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups and the Devil energy for Mars. Some of you, your Mars could be in Capricorn. Yeah, there's that Scorpio again. Judgment. Okay, yeah. Some of you, I really do feel like Spirit might be calling you out on your emotional spending habits for some of y'all. And it's like, you might be wondering, okay, why don't I ever have the funds to get what I want? It's because you might be subconsciously, or let me say this. You might not be aware of how much you're actually spending, okay? I get a lot of that. A lot of that. Some of you, there is some sort of relationship that might come up from the past, or some sort of toxic connection that might rear itself back around, or you might catch wind of, or someone brings this person's name up to you, or I get that there's some sort of triggered response that Gemini Cancer is going to have to be very mindful of. Okay, to not fall into an old habit here with the Devil energy and the Moon. It's like, maybe even when this thing comes back around, because Judgment can also be a resurrection of something. It's like, once this thing comes back around, you might notice the pattern. Like, you might really be hyper aware of the urge to go overspend or go, you know, indulge a little bit. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Divine. Okay, so just be mindful. Just be mindful. Yeah, there you go. The Empress and the Tower. There's that Taurus energy. And there's the Tower, Mars, right. So this would be a test of your Queen of Cups energy here, Gemini Cancer. I do get that there might be some sort of connection or attachment or some person here that might come back around. You might catch wind of. They might not even have to physically come back around you, right? You might see something online, or I don't know, someone might say something to you, or you log into your Facebook and you see, you know what I mean? It feels kind of like that. Like, it might take you by surprise that this person pops up or this energy finds you. But what I love about the Empress being out here is I think Gemini Cancer is already hyper aware of what I'm talking about here, as far as what the Divine is calling judgment on within your own energy, calling you to change and shift. So this is almost kind of like a warning here, Gemini Cancer. Yeah, there might be a big Tower moment that finds you. Okay. But I think you're going to be aware of what's changing and what's shifting enough to not fall into old patterns with the Devil and the Moon. And the Seven of Pentacles to 6 of Pentacles, right? Like, find balance, tend to your emotions, because I do feel like this is going to be an emotionally charged event or happening. And take your time and take it slow. Knight of Pentacles. That's what's going to push you into this Empress energy, which is going to be a shift in perspective. And I think, again, it's what's needed, is just what I'm hearing. It's just necessary. It's necessary. Okay. That feels a little complex, but we're going to move forward. Okay. You also have the 2 of Pentacles here with change. Maybe some of you guys are overworking yourselves. Okay. So be mindful of burnout here, Gemini Cancer. Maybe that's what needs to change. Some of you maybe need to take some time out for self-care. I just heard you have like an abundance of vacation hours or sick hours or personal days at work for some of you. that you're just letting stack up. Like, again, I think that's that analogy the divine was giving me with like money is an energy that needs to flow rather than store up on that. I mean, completely, you know, save some, but it might be time to cash in on some of those days, okay? To take care of yourself, to go do something that feeds your soul and your spirit. Yeah, you got the Four of Wands. Some of you have that sensibility of being very dedicated to your work. Four of Wands is about commitment, seeing things through to completion. Some of you take a lot of pride in the work that you do. So it's like, if I don't do it, then it might not get done right. So let me just make sure it's done before I let it go or before I walk away. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's that Capricorn energy. Some of you definitely have some Cap in your chart somewhere. That's important here. Oh, well, Capricorn is the 7th house, or the opposite, the sister sign. I don't even know how you would really say it. It's the partner energy to Cancer, right? Mother and father. Cancer being the moon, mom energy or mothering energy. Capricorn, Saturn, disciplinary and father energy. Yeah. So, yeah, I get some of you might be really in your masculine dynamic right now, Gemini, Cancer, when it comes to pursuing work. And there's just a need to step into a little bit more of a feminine energy here, this Empress, and take care of yourself. Yeah. There's Temperance. There you go. Find some balance and have patience with yourself, especially if you might err on the side of being a workaholic here, Gemini, Cancer. It's not going to change overnight. Lunar eclipse changes. Like, this isn't going to shift overnight, but you can actively work towards it. You know what I mean? And happiness hits. Yep. Yeah, I love that. Then there's that Nine of Cups again. It wanted to come out earlier. Exactly. Because that's what I'm saying. I think you guys really take a lot of pride in the work that you do, right? And you take pride in the things that you're committed to. You love showing up for the things and that you sign up for, or the people you say, you know, I'm going to be here for you. Gemini, Cancer does that. You know what I mean? They don't waver on that at all. But with Temperance and the Nine of Cups, you got to make sure that in this agreement, in this Four of Wands, you're getting what you need, Gemini, Cancer, okay? And maybe that's that Queen of Cups energy that needs a little bit of a sterning, some discipline, okay? Because you care. You care about the things that you do. You care about the work that you have tied to your name. You care about the people that you love, right? And you want to see them happy. You want to see them in balance, right? But don't throw yourself out of balance. Be mindful of your own juggling here, because I think some of you are nearing a burnout, and I feel like the divine wants you to kind of avoid that, because I almost get like once Gemini, Cancer burns out, it's like a real crash tower moment. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, okay, I burnt out, let me take 2 to 3 days and then I can bounce back. It's like, no, you might need like a week off. You know what I mean? Like, it really takes a toll on you once you get to that point. So again, just be mindful of that. But also, if you're entering some sort of new contract here, maybe this is around work. Maybe you're doing your work so well that there might be a promotion that finds you soon. Or again, major changes with the lunar eclipse, something that you've been hoping for, that promotion, you've been wanting that job at your career, or this might be a dream job coming your way. Temperance would say you do have your angels, your guides, your ancestors on the other side supporting you through these changes, because they know your heart here, Gemini, Cancer. They know what would actually make you happy. I think you just have to be ready to say yes to that opportunity. But in saying yes, read the fine print, Gemini, Cancer, okay? Make sure that there are, I'm getting the word like parameters, or there's like clauses, or there's like parts of this contract that allow you to maintain this Nine of Cups, okay? Someone sees that you're a hard worker, and just be careful that you don't get used here, that devil energy, for your hard work, for your ability to multitask here. Two of Pentacles, okay? Two of Pentacles would also say work-life balance is just super important for you right now. So again, some of you got like a backlog of vacation days and sick days, and it just might be time to go ahead and treat yourself to that week off, or, you know, however many days you feel comfortable with, okay, to really go out of that environment, go do things that light your heart up, okay, and then get back to it, refreshed and renewed, yeah? Tell me more about these changes that are happening for Gemini Cancer. Oh, yay, look at that. I love that. Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, that's that feeling I was feeling in the beginning, that sense of just peace and feeling very blessed, and like, you know, I really do have everything that I prayed for. I have everything that I wished for, or I really feel it coming in. King of Wands energy. King of Wands is a leader. I just heard Archangel Gabriel. Some of you might connect with Archangel Gabriel. Again, another archangel that connects to the sacral chakra. Some of y'all, the sacral chakra is so important for y'all in this moment, okay? Really, really important for you. But also, the King of Wands is a leader. Yeah? Is a leader. And like I said, you might be stepping into a leadership role. This new contract that finds you is a wish fulfillment for you. Maybe this is something you've always wanted to lead, or a role you've always wanted to have in some form of a company or business. Okay, maybe this might even be inspiration for entrepreneurship. The Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces on change is huge here, Gemini Cancer. Come on, it's a change in work. It's a change in work. Some of you, yeah, I would not be surprised if you guys get some form of promotion and something to celebrate. 3 of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. This is the offer. Something you've been hoping for, wishing for, praying for, imagining, envisioning. Okay? Something that's really going to fill your heart up. And then look at that. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck, that Chariot energy. Yep. Gemini Cancer is moving on up. Yes, look at the world. Okay? Like I said, the Capricorn energy is the 10th house, how you show up on the world stage, your career. It's huge. This is a huge, huge shift for you all. Okay? Tell me more. That opportunity that you've been waiting on, I just heard that. Somebody's been waiting on an opportunity like this. Like this Ace of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe this is an opportunity to fine-tune some sort of skill set that you have, Gemini Cancer. I think you're going to be celebrating the completion of a very beneficial contract for you. Something that's very balanced, right? 6 of Pentacles. You're getting what you're worth out of the situation. Or at least Gemini Cancer is going to make sure of that. Yeah. High Priestess. Some of you are getting glimpses of this happening before it actually happens. Yeah. 2 of Swords. But it's going to require you to put an end to one thing. Okay? That Scorpio energy. One thing comes to an end so another can begin. Knight of Swords. I think you know that this communication or this message is going to come towards you, Gemini Cancer, where it's like, hey, we have this new offer for you. We have this new thing that you've been desiring. We are considering you for this promotion. We want to offer you more finances, more money, a bonus, something like that, right? Based off the work that you've been putting into something. Someone sees how dedicated you are to getting the work done, and not just getting it done, but doing it the right way. Something about that is very important. I feel like Gemini Cancer, there could be a lot of room to cut corners here. But it seems like you're very committed to doing it the right way. Knight of Pentacles, right? I'm going to leave no stone unturned. I'm going to make sure I complete every task. I'm in charge with taking care of this pentacle. I'm going to get it to where it needs to go. Some of you definitely need to use your High Priestess energy to discern how to communicate this decision. Maybe this is you getting an offer outside of a situation that you've been in. Maybe Okay, maybe some of you guys have a slightly toxic work environment. And there could be an offer that comes to get you out of that. Okay? Tell me more about the World, the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords for this Capricorn energy. There you go. Hierophant and the High Priestess coming right out one after another. Which is, again, the Hierophant tells us to use your wisdom, apply your knowledge, apply what you know, High Priestess. Yeah, because there's absolutely a new beginning headed your way. But the Eight of Swords, okay, so let's talk about that Eight of Swords right quick. This is where I feel like that burnout might be important to pay attention to, okay? Others of you, this could even be a little bit of a feeling of not being ready is what I'm hearing. It's like, oh, Gemini, Cancer. I think you put a wish out there, Gemini, Cancer, and Temperance. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors, they heard it. And they said, absolutely, Gemini, Cancer, we're going to bring that in. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, right? Because you deserve to be that King of Wands. You deserve to lead this. You deserve what it is that you've asked for, this wish fulfillment. I think it comes in and Gemini, Cancer goes, oh, that's too big. Like, oh, wait, no, that's, you know, I only asked for this little amount. You know what I mean? And I think the divine is giving you twice as much. Maybe that's why I said that rule, right? 2 times as much or 4 times as much. That's maybe like it's what you've hoped for, what you've wished for, what you envisioned for yourself, what you've always set goals around, or what you wanted to achieve is coming in for you, Gemini, Cancer. But it's going to be in a way that's more than what you bargained for, but in a good way. I just think that because it's so big, and maybe it's a bit of a risk here with the Fool energy, or it feels that way. It might not be that big of a risk, but it just might feel like that. Because I just heard creature of habit. Gemini, Cancer, you might be a creature of habit here. Or again, it's like Eight of Pentacles. Like I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm trying to get into the details here, but here comes an Ace, a brand new beginning. Ooh, don't limit yourself here, Gemini, Cancer. Whatever this offer is, it's not too good to be true. You just have to read through again the fine print, if there is fine print around it, right? Really feel your way through it. Trust your instincts and your intuition around this. Don't limit yourself. Don't say that whatever this is too big for you, because it's not. It really isn't. And it might feel that way, but it's almost like do it scared if it scares you. Like, it's okay to fear change. It's okay to be like, whoa, that might be too much, or that, you know, I don't know if I'm ready for that. But I say with the Fool energy and the Hierophant, jump off the cliff. Gemini, can't just dive right off of it. Because you got the Hierophant and the High Priestess supporting you, as well as Temperance and the Empress. You know what I mean? And the world. It's like, no, you have the universe has your back, as well as your spiritual energy is balanced. You also have Venus showing up here for you, and the moon, and your angels, your ancestors, and God. It's almost like there might be a fear of failure that comes up that might make Gemini, Cancer shell up a little bit and start second guessing this wish that you made, or this desire that you have. Or whatever your vision of happiness is. It's like, is that really what's going to make me happy? Oh, I don't know. It's like, ooh, maybe that's the wording as well. Double-mindedness, Two of Swords. You ask for something, you wish for something, you hope for something. It's coming in for you. And as soon as it gets to you, it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready. I know I said I wanted that, but now I don't know if I want it. That's this. Don't let that Eight of Swords hold you back here, Gemini, Cancer, because it does feel like this new beginning. It's very beautiful. You got an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles on the lunar eclipse, okay? Everything your heart desires and everything you need to build a new solid foundation for yourself is coming your way, Gemini, Cancer. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have your intuition intact enough to navigate this. Don't let fear get you to second guess yourself. Be the fool, jump off the cliff. You got a lot of support, a lot of angels, and a lot of protection around that, okay? Yeah, 5 of Cups. I think what might be holding you back is I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to let something go. What if it's not how I think it is, right? Don't let those thoughts get in there, Gemini, Cancer. And if you're feeling that now, tell those thoughts to go on somewhere. Why? Because you deserve this. Yeah, 5 of Wands. This is going to be a bit of a spiritual battle for you. A test of faith. Ooh, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a test of faith here, okay? But if you have all of these desires, right? If you have these goals, you have these things that you want, you have these things you want to accomplish and experience, and you see yourself, you're envisioning it, King of Wands, right? You can really feel yourself in it. I'm telling you, Gemini, Cancer, easier said than done, 100%. I think all the divine wants you to do is be mindful. Feel through it, because it's going to come. The scare, the 8 of Swords, it's going to come. That spiritual battle you might have to go through to kind of encourage yourself to jump off this cliff, it's going to come. Maybe even the disappointment of leaving something that you've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into, right? For this new beginning, for this new opportunity. Maybe even some of you might feel guilty for celebrating this new opportunity. For some of y'all, I feel like that's coming in. It's like, it's almost like Gemini, Cancer might fall into a, why am I so blessed? Like, why me? Why am I getting all of this? Why not you, Gemini, Cancer? Why not you? Don't feel insecure about these blessings that are coming your way. For some of y'all, it's like, well, the people around me aren't getting them. Yeah, come on now. Come on now, 6 of Wands. That's success. That's victory. It's the acknowledgement, the success, the shine, the parade that Gemini, Cancer deserves. You deserve this. You deserve this. I feel like I have to keep telling y'all that. You deserve this, Gemini, Cancer. Allow yourself to have it. Okay? I have it. You have success. You have victory. It's coming. Claim it. For those of you where you might be in this 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords, just kind of really in the throes of it all, because it is an emotional shift, because it feels a little too good to be true, because it feels a little scary. All right, I want you to claim this reading. No, I'm claiming the victory. It's going to be a success. It's going to work out for my greater good. It's going to work out better than you imagined. Better than you imagined. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay? All right. Yeah, delight. Delight is where you're headed. So even if those fears come in, push through it. 5 of Wands, push through it. Do it scared. You know, and I think that might even be, do I even know everything I need to know? You don't have to know everything to be at that level. You can learn as you go, Gemini, Cancer. You're adaptable enough to do that. Okay? You are. Trust yourself. You got this, y'all. You got this, because this is beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's just see. What might the outcome of this 6 of Wands be? Oh, normally I pull this, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's get some more. You got the 6 of Wands, right, and the 5 of Pentacles. That's that scarcity mindset I was picking up on earlier. With the 4 of Pentacles, oh, Gemini, Cancer, please, 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 please. Okay, I mean, you got free will. You do what you want to do. But with that 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles and that 6 of Wands, I have a feeling that someone might have a hard time letting go of a comfort zone. Like, I'm so comfortable here, right? Like, I know what I'm doing here. If I take this new opportunity, I'm not going to know what I'm doing. But don't let your mind tell you that. That's not true. You absolutely are going to know what you're doing. You have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. What more do you need to navigate anything? Your intuition and the ability to carry it out and apply it to your life and live by it. You got this, Gemini Cancer, okay? Don't hold on to the little that you might have. And I'm not saying you might have a lot, okay? But what I'm saying is the divine's trying to bless you with more than you can imagine. Five of Pentacles. Take the risk to let it go so that you can gain more. One thing I love to point out about the Five of Pentacles, even though it looks very destitute, it looks very isolated and alone, it's one more pentacle than the Four where you were really cozy and snug. So it takes a risk in order to get to the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, right? You got an ace here, so you'll get to the Nine of Pentacles and you'll get to the 10. You got to take a risk to reap the reward. If you play it safe here, Gemini Cancer, you're going to hurt yourself. Tower, if you play it safe here, Gemini Cancer, it's going to crumble anyway. It feels like the divine is trying to give you an out before this Tower moment happens. Don't let your fear, your worries, and your anxieties lie to you and tell you that you're not ready for something that you're absolutely ready for. You have everything you need. I have Taurus energy. You have every single thing that you need to make this work, to embrace this new opportunity, okay? Let's see. Truth. Why would I lie? Okay? Spirit said that's true. Truth is here. Power. Yeah, you have all the power that you need. You have everything that you need. You're in a very, very powerful position here, Gemini Cancer, to really manifest or ground in something you've been working towards or wishing for and hoping for a long time. What else? Okay, solitude. If you feel like those fears and those worries and those anxieties are getting the best of you, find some alone time, okay? Find some alone time so that your soul can speak to you here, illumination, so that you can see it for what it really is. What you need to know can be illuminated to you. High Priestess and the Hierophant, they spend quite a lot of time in solitude. Maybe that's what makes it a little scary, is that whatever this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups is, it might put you in a bit of an isolation. Okay, it might isolate you a little bit, maybe from friends, maybe from family. But in that isolation, you're going to find a lot of power. A lot of things are going to be illuminated to you. A lot of truth is going to be illuminated. Maybe it's even something you have to go at alone. Okay, don't be afraid to do it alone here, Gemini Cancer. The right people will come. Yeah, because you got adventures. I'm telling you, this is an adventure of a lifetime for you. I don't say that often when the adventure card comes out, but that's what I feel. This is almost like your destiny at play here. There are more cards. Yeah, there's delight that wanted to come back out. Trust, like I've been saying this whole reading, trust yourself. Okay, Gemini Cancer, and stay open. Openness. That's the opposite of this Four of Pentacles. Be open to the opportunity that comes. Use your discernment as well, because I do get a lot of you might have a few different opportunities coming your way. Use your discernment. Like I said, make sure if this is something that's going to involve a contract here, Gemini Cancer, that your happiness is in the writing, in the fine print, right? That it's protected, it's guarded, it's something that you feel confident about. If you feel a little shaky on it, take some time to think about it in solitude, right? Like really go to God with this. Take it to your angels. Take it to your ancestors. Ask them for clarity. And trust what comes. Because a lot of times we ask for what we want to know and what we need to know. And then when we get the answer, we don't trust it. And that's what I feel like that Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Wands energy might... and the Two of Swords might make it difficult for you a little bit here, Gemini Cancer, okay? But you got this. Trust and be open, okay? Whatever this solitude, whatever this journey and this adventure that you're about to go on, that you're about to be offered, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of delight, and you're going to find the power in it. It's just going to be a powerful change with that lightning, all right? And you got simplicity at the bottom of the deck. It's a lot simpler than your mind is trying to make it. Our mind can complicate things. That's why we need our heart. That's why we need our spirit. It's why we need our gut. A lot of this is instinctual for you, Gemini, Cancer. Okay, so really dig deep into it. Like I said, get into that sacral chakra. Some of you, even the solar plexus chakra might benefit you. All right, and make sure you work on that heart chakra too. Four of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, Cancer, I hope that this reading was helpful. Yes, I am adaptable. Say it, cusp for magic. Absolutely. I am adaptable. You absolutely are. That's a beautiful affirmation, Kimberly. Thank you for sharing that in the chat. All right, make sure you repeat that to yourselves. If there are any other affirmations you feel might support your collective here, make sure you drop that in the comments below, as well as what resonated with you from this reading. I love to hear that from you all. It really helps me as a reader, so thank you in advance for that. If you enjoyed this reading, as always, just make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you're new here to my channel, make sure you subscribe. It helps me pick up on your energy for these daily readings that I do at 8:30 p.m. EST almost every day. Make sure you also have that bell notification turned on so that you're at least notified when I'm live. So if you want to tune into that day's content, you can. You can be here with me and we can pull cards together and we can see it all happen in live action. All right. But I thank you, Gemini, Cancer, again for your time, for being here. Thank you for all your love and support. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Again, thank you, Kimberly, for showing up here and giving love to the chat. I appreciate you. Namaste.